And the final step before proceeding with the launch website, let's find out how to optimize website so it will score about 70 in a Google speed test. There are so many gurus and misleading services that will promise you fast loading speed for the website. Believe me or not, you only need 2 components for the fast loading website. Alright, if you will follow this simple guideline with the Grow Big theme for optimizing a website for speed, I guarantee you will have website loading speed about 70 score in a Google speed test. So the first thing you need is the right foundation. In our case, HubSpot theme. If your theme is not designed and developed for the quick loading speed, you will never able to improve your speed regardless any additional tools you use. If someone promises to optimize slow loading website with some additional technical fixes, they are most likely misleading you. Simply put, the project must be developed from the beginning to be optimized for speed. And the second thing is that you will always need to optimize your content, images, video using tools specifically designed for that purpose. If you think you can upload content directly from the Canva or Photoshop to your website and expect HubSpot portal optimize it, you're mistaken. That will never happen. You must to invest time in optimizing content if you want project flow quickly. When I'm talking about speed, I'm referring to these results. The website's loading speed on a mobile device is scoring above 70 in the Google speed test. Luckily, for the Grow Big theme users, I have created a simple guideline. If you use Grow Big theme and following these simple steps in this guideline, I can guarantee that your website will achieve score above 70 in a Google speed test. Let me show you all the steps. In introduction, there is a general information about what you should and should not do. The most crucial point here is if you want fast loading speed, you need to implement all steps I described in the guideline. And you should test the final results with a branded domain on a HubSpot, not a system HubSpot domain. This is because pages load slower on a HubSpot system domains. Alright, let's start with video. Here's a clear explanation what tools you can use and how to optimize settings for your background video. And please use only HubSpot modules to display your video, because embedded video like a YouTube will negatively impact your loading speed. And here's information for images. I recommend to use these free software tools like a Squash app and TinyPNG for optimizing images. Optimizing images will take time, but if you want increased speed, you will have to do it. And here's recommendation for image dimensions, and here's information on how to use form on the page. Use one form per page and place in the middle or at the end of the page. And here's a simple rule for embedded content. Use embedded content only that provides lazy loading option. For example, the regular Google Map has this option. Another crucial point is the chat on your website. You should only use the chat launcher button on your mobile devices. If chat expands on mobile devices, it negatively impacts the Google speed test. Also set timeout of 5 seconds or more when the chat should appear to visitors when they land on your website. Luckily, the HubSpot chat offers all options we need. So let me show you how we can set up all the settings. First, we need to navigate to the chat flow. If you still don't have a chat, create a new one. It's very easy. Once you create a chat, we need to navigate to the display settings. Let's go to the chat display behavior. And here we need to set 5 seconds, which means the chat will load after 5 seconds. Now we need to navigate to the mobile tab. And here we need to set that only the chat launcher button will appear on mobile devices. Now let's save all settings, and all is set for the chat flow if you use the default HubSpot chat. Let's come back to our guidelines on how to optimize for speed. And here is the last point, my recommendation for third-party JavaScript. You have to set your third-party JavaScript integration in the final step of the project. In this case, you will be able to easily identify which elements negatively impact the loading speed and which one you need to fix or replace. And if you use some certain JavaScript integration only for one page, don't set the JavaScript for your entire website. Install it for that specific page only.